Hello, everyone. How are you today? How's everything? Hello, hello.
Hello,
Hello,
teacher.
teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for being very patient. I was finishing something with the first group. Well, the other group, yes, that's why it took us a little bit longer to start today. Okay, my dear friends, we are very, very close to the end of this cycle. I mean, because next week will be more like evaluation. So that's why I say this. Let me show you what's our agenda. Okay. Here we are. Guys, today we have a very interesting lesson because I'm going to spoil your speaking. Yes, as you guys take speaking with me, Laura and I already designed what we're gonna do, and I asked her to tell you a little bit about it in the previous lesson. She told me she did, but we are going to, I'm going to show you the format of the debate that we are going to take. So we're going to have two parts of it. One that is the debate, and you guys also practiced with her last night, yeah. And the other one, individual questions. Individual questions will be like showing you some pictures as you did with your teacher. Yes, I'm going to show you other ones, possible questions. So the first part of this lesson is to work on the speaking analysis of the text, okay? The first part is going to be speaking test analysis and training. So we will be like practicing together. Yes, basically I'm going to just show you exactly what I'm going to do next week with you. Yes, it's a great spoiler for you. Then we will finish our reviews because last night we were discussing, analyzing that in detail. So this one is a different topic. We are not going to talk about that anymore. You just go directly to write one again. Yes, because you already have all the training. So this time is a different one. No, it's not a book. We analyzed the one for a book. You guys wrote one for the film. Yes. And today we are going to write another one that is a different topic, but it's also taken from a sample of the test. Okay. After that, we will talk a little bit about word formation, some tips and practice for you to get ready for working on Moodle on this activity. That's the whole class. No more. Okay. Questions, comments before we start? No, really.
No, teacher.
Okay. So let's start with the first part. Warm-up, speaking test, analysis, and training. Okay. First, I'm going to show you the debate form. Yes, this one. I know you guys practice last class with Laura, but this one is going to be the official one for the exam. Well, actually, this one is the one that I used with my other group. It was like all detailed with all the steps, but with you, for the test, we are going to skip this first step because you guys are not going to choose the topic. We, your teachers, choose the topic, right? So in this first one, it says, let's choose the topic. No, I'm not going to give you the chance for doing it because it will take us more time, right? So it's not possible. But you guys are going to do the rest of the process, which is this. Let me show you. Okay. There are some possible roles you may have in the debate, yeah? The idea is that we are going to share with you the topic of your debate one day before, okay? Yes, one day before. That way you guys prepare your arguments, yes? to avoid reading during the presentation. That's the idea. The other thing we will assign to you will be if you are in the team who argues with the topic, or if you are in the team who is against it. I know that this is the hardest part because even if you, I don't know, like agree or support that issue or idea, but if you are in the other team, that's the role you have to play. Okay, so that is something that will be randomly. Yeah, don't worry about it. So we will divide the group into two parts. We'll have 7 for the proposition team, 7 for the opposition team. What you have to do for your own benefit is to prepare your arguments. Then, when you are in the group, on the day of the speaking test, I will give you some time for you to coordinate the interventions, because it's very hard for you to coordinate with 7 people outside the class to prepare that. If you can, that's wonderful, but I don't think you can because all of you are doing different things. All of you have different tasks during the day, different schedule, yes, and I don't think you guys have time for coordinating 7 interventions. But you have to be ready, yes, with your topic. Yes, you have to be ready with the things you're going to say. And then when you are together in the group, the day of the test, yes, you guys just coordinate the roles. Like, okay, you go first. And if a person talks about this, you have the perfect argument for just, like do the counterpart. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Remember that even if you guys are in a team, you don't have to worry about your grade because the grade relates on what you do. Yeah, it is what you do. It is what I listen from you and you, not the whole team. Of course, the debate is the technique we are using for evaluating, but we really care about the individual performance, right? Okay, so here we are. This is the idea, or this is the structure of the debate we will conduct. But if something is out of this form, it is okay, no problem. Don't worry. We don't have to be so, like rigid about that. No, it is just to be organized. Because if we don't have like a role or guide like this, yeah, it will be like so hard for us to finish the debate on time. And remember that apart from the debate, I also need to listen to you. Yes. Remember, okay, I'm going to make just like a parenthesis for other information related to the speaking test, something apart from the debate. Remember that we always have our cameras on during our speaking test, okay? This time I need to see your hands free. I mean, this was something that we just discussed with the coordinators and the teachers and etc. And it's part of the protocol, and it's the same rule for all of us, for you, for the other group. Yeah, it's okay. So don't feel like judged or accused. But we just want you to see that you are looking at us, and that's it. Like, not moving your hands, not typing on the keyboard. Yeah. So if you can just like place the camera the way we can see your face and your hands, that's wonderful. Yeah. Otherwise, we will have to do something like, okay, so ask students to share the screen while they are answering the questions, which is also a good way. Yeah, but I think it's hard because maybe if I go to, a room with 2, both of them cannot share at the same time. And if they share, like they take turns, it is a little bit time consuming. So I just told them that it would be just easier to see your hands, and that would be okay. Yeah, for me it's fine. Okay, so that was just something for you to think about that, about especially the day when you are taking the test. Let's go back to the debate. Oh, sorry, have you got any question related to it? No? You may be wondering why. Aren't you?
What, teacher?
That you may be wondering why we want you to do that. No?
Yes, I am.
What do you think? Okay, let's take advantage of this short pause to check the attendance. Why do you think is that? Any idea?
The topic or what?
No, that we will ask you to show us your hands.
I don't know. When you say that, it's like it's very weird, but I don't know.
Yes, it is, I know. Yeah, but as I told you, that's one of the ways, or the other one will be like ask you to show your screen. I mean, like to share your screen while you are answering the questions. And for me, that is a little bit more complicated and time consuming. So I prefer you just show your hands free and that's it. Yeah. Well, why? Because, well, some certain cases with, like technology, working for students, so sometimes it's very easy just to read something and rely on that and answer the question. Yeah. So those are the strategies. I mean, I know we cannot just be so like strict to that. For me, for example, in my case, as my personality, it's like, okay, if they want to cheat, that's their decision. It's like what they're going to do later when they need to face a situation in which they need to use English. That's going to be the responsibility. For me, that works that way. Yeah. But for protocols and teams, there needs to be like more rules and instructions. Yeah. So that's why. For me, it's like like a choice of a student. Yeah, it's like, well, we already know English, so if they don't want to like do the honest process, that's their decision. Yeah, but that we have to just like have some protocols and instructions, and that's okay. Okay, Gerson.
My teacher.
Okay, Gerson. Jean-Claude. Oh, Jean-Claude. Oh, Carlos, sorry. Yes, what's the question, Jean-Claude? Yes, hello.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. I have a question. What is the date of the speaking test, or in one class or two class, or
Let me
because
just
I am confused?
Answer that
Is it only
question.
one class or?
Well, it's only one class, yes, and Carlos. Carlos, September 21st. Oh, that's the last one. The last meeting we have. Yes, Thursday.
Teacher,
Thursday.
the exam about you explain is one discussion about one topic, and later are individual speaking part or in the same group?
I think it's easier and actually better for you if we are in small groups because you feel, like more confident and calm. Yes. So after we finish the debate, I will just send you to random rooms for you to rest and wait for me to finish asking questions to the others. Yeah.
Okay, teacher, and the hands is for the two parts or only for the individual part? Or I don't know, because
I don't think in the debate it needs to be controlled, because it's something that you should prepare. Yeah. So it is okay if you just take information from other sources. Yeah, and that's fine because you are just like showing you're arguing and supporting your ideas. But in the individual part, that is necessary to show that.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Thank you for the questions, Carlos. Yes, let me just remind you about the calendar because I know that I have been talking about evaluations next week and it seems like every day is an evaluation day. So don't get confused, don't worry. On Monday, we will still talk about things for getting ready for the test. So on Monday, we will write our essay because remember that I told you that you guys are asked to write an essay in the exam. Yeah, so on Monday, we have planned to focus on writing skills like writing a report with Laura, writing an essay with me. Okay. On Tuesday, you guys will have the presentation of the project, the first group. Remember that we divide the groups into two. Yes? So on Tuesday, you guys will present your project, and on the second block that is with me, we will still be checking about writing essays just in case the previous day we did not finish, or yeah, so that would be the last thing. Basically, that is like the review we usually have before the exams. Yeah, okay, let's finish, remember this, blah, 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 tips. Okay. On Tuesday, no, Wednesday, that is September 20, Wednesday, you will have the second part of the project presentation and the exam part 1. So at this moment, you guys will be taking the test. Yeah, that's a little bit different. That's the first part of the exam. Then on Thursday, that is our final day or the last day of this cycle, you guys will be taking the first part of the exam in the first block with your teacher Laura, and then you guys are having the speaking with me. Okay, that's the agenda for next week. And I think that that's the day I will say bye to you, because the methodology for call center is like we are not, you know, like flipping. So I think I will tell you, don't worry. Okay, any other question? More questions? No? Okay. This cycle went by so fast, right? Well, I'm talking like it is already done, but it's not. Okay, my friends, going back to our review for the debate. No, but I did not finish with the agenda. Oh my God, lots of things to do. So I was with Gerson. Jean-Claude did not answer. Jean-Claude, again, hello. Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Oh,
Present.
my goodness. Okay, Jessit.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, Jessit. Natalia. Natalia. She's not. Okay. Brian.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, Brian's here. Andres.
Hi, teacher. Present.
Okay, Andres, how are you? Are you awake?
Now, teacher, fortunately, I just arrived home. It was a long week for me, but I'm back.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, Silvia.
Hi, teacher present.
Very good. Elkin. Okay. Julian.
Hello, teacher. Present.
Jeanette.
Hi, teacher, present.
Awesome. Carlos.
Present, teacher.
Great. Mabeli.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Jose. Hello, Jose.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, very good. Judy.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Judy. And Lisette.
Present, teacher.
Okay, great, guys. Perfect. Let's go back to the debate form to finish this review. Okay. So the idea is we have a team who agrees with the topic or the issue. That team is the first intervention, yes? So we have the first speaker on the affirmative team presents the topic. You can use a creative way, like giving, I don't know, for example, using a quote, asking a question, showing a picture, whatever you want. That's okay, yeah? And you don't have any interruption from the opposing team. No, because when you present the topic, you can also give some arguments, right? So here you have the intervention of another person, or maybe the same, but as we are like a big group, you guys will be 7 and 7. So I think it's okay. I'm not sure. Not to repeat. I mean, at least you guys need to, okay, let all people talk first, because remember that is an evaluation. And then when I have heard all of them, you guys can repeat. Yeah, because if you are, for example, the same person is just doing the intervention, maybe the other ones won't have the chance to do it, right? You guys can organize that the way you can. Don't worry. I mean, I'm not so strict about that. I just need to see your performance, okay? This is just a matter of organization. So that's why we have this. Later, okay, here we have in the second round the main arguments. We start with the proposition first and then the opposition. That is basically, okay, proposition, opposition, yeah? Okay, here you can also present the arguments, okay? And this is the way we do the second round. That is when you guys are presenting the strong arguments, okay? Later we have the third round. That is for the teams to have a chance to question each other. If you have questions, if you don't have questions, you can just go, like keep on with the arguments, okay? But avoiding repeating, yeah? So you guys go to a further analysis and give more arguments to it, yeah? But just in case you notice that the other group asks a question, you guys need to be ready for answering that question, because that is what gives discussion, right? Okay. Give me a second, please.
Buen día a todos. Nos saludamos hoy desde Las Cargas. Estoy en Bucaramanga, estamos con Carlos Giraldo. Por ahora, el único influenciador que no.
Okay, sorry, it was very noisy in here. So later, you guys start concluding, yes? So we have this. For this part, the idea is that the opposing team begins. So we change the methodology here. Don't worry that I can be the moderator just in case you need me to, lead you through that discussion. Don't worry, I can just like remind you about, okay, now, you continue, etc. Okay, like the other team. Because here it changes a little bit. We have the opposing team beginning with their rebuttal, yeah? And here it says that the teams now have a chance to question each other. So this is the time for you to ask and answer questions, like relevant questions to the discussion. And at the end, we have the closing round, which is when you guys give the conclusions, or maybe an invitation for the audience to agree with you, or maybe if you change your mind, I don't know, yeah? And the same, here we start with the opposition and we finish with the proposition. Because as these ones were the ones who presented the topic, these ones are the ones who closed that, okay? So the idea is that you can give your classmates in the team to participate all. Questions about this? We are not going to practice, first because we don't have the time, and second because you practiced a little bit on debating last night, okay? So I just want you to understand this, because when I show you the topic, I will send this as well, and you have the clear idea. Then when you are in the team, you are ready with your arguments, and you say, okay, I have this information, so it's very good for doing this or the other thing. Okay, no, you say this. Okay, perfect. Yeah? So, questions? Questions?
No, teacher.
Okay.
I think it's clear, teacher.
Okay, perfect. I can upload this in our group, in the classwork folder, just if you want to have a look at it, if you need more time to check it. Yeah, because we are not going to share the topic with you until one day before the test. Yeah, so it is okay to check out this guide just to have like a clear idea about what we're going to do. And later when we have assigned you the topic, I will send you this again, but with the topic and with the members of the teams. Okay, I just wanted to show you, yes, so you guys feel good about what you are doing, because I already explained, because it does not give me the time for doing it during the speaking test. You know that the time is very short. Okay, perfect. That's the end. Now let me show you about the second part. I know that your teacher Laura showed you some pictures and you guys kind of train on that. So let's train with maybe just one or two. Yeah. And this is the one I wanted for us. Okay. Look at this one. So I will show you some pictures and you guys need to answer the question. My recommendations and tips is, okay, let's do one thing first without the question. The first thing I would like you to do, well, now here, not in the test, is let's check out what you see in the picture. Let's try to read the image. Let's try to say what you see in the picture. Okay, let's try. Who can do it? Come on.
Teacher, we have like 20 seconds. Please, you are counting the.
Oh, like giving you time for checking the picture?
No, if you are going to count the seconds.
The time?
The time, yes.
I think we have to because I need to listen to all of you. Yeah, I don't want you to feel like, you know, like under pressure for that, but of course you cannot take so long, yeah, without speaking, yeah, because that's like lots of time. So that's my recommendation. Okay, I will give you some seconds for checking the picture and then you guys start talking, and if I need to interrupt you, I will do it. Yeah, but yes, pretty much we will have like maybe the same time we have had before, that is well, three, like 3 or 4 minutes per student. Yes.
Okay, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be the same dynamic like in groups, or is individual?
You don't need to. Okay, you don't need to train anything with another person. No, just your debate. But the way I ask you this will be in rooms, because if I do it with the whole, you know, group, it's a little bit, I don't know, maybe like for you guys, it's not very good because you feel like you are being judged or other people are listening to you. Yeah. So from my experience, I prefer that you guys feel relaxed. Okay, calm. So the best way is to send you to a room with another person. Why don't I create one room per each student? Because it's so time consuming to go from one room to the other. Yeah, so no, 2 students in one room, I visit your rooms and I ask you the questions, and that's it.
Okay, teacher. So this is from this part, and before the debate is in groups, right?
Yes, we will start with the debate.
Okay.
Yes, the debate is the first thing, because as soon as we finish the debate, I will know how to organize the time for the interventions. Yeah, because I will see like, okay, maybe these people can answer more than 3 questions, or not, just 2 questions that are just straight to the point. Yeah, that will give me a better idea about it.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, that's why, okay, we start, I give you the time for organizing the roles, not for organizing the debate. I mean, not for checking the information. You guys will have the topic before, yeah, with that purpose of just having some minutes for organizing the interventions of the team. That's it. Okay, and then we start right
As
away.
always, right?
Exactly,
always.
exactly. Yeah, but this time it's like 7 people, you know, so organizing 7 people is like, oof, yes, that's the only thing that we are being a little bit scared of. But I know you guys will do it better, like very good. Okay, so let's do this one very quickly, just for us to train a little bit. What do you see in the picture? Okay, just it.
In that picture, I can see a happy couples at on the date with him. I believe that they think it is the happiest day of their life. The man is happy, the woman is more happy. And one more. The woman is wearing a dress, yellow dress, is happy with maybe the best girlfriend is in a week.
Okay, very good. Now
Mar-
just is talking about the guest of the wedding. Very good. Thank you. Brian, thank you for raising your hand. Okay.
Teacher, and my opinion is the fastest way to die.
Oh my God.
And out of jokes, I think that it's an important day for what. Um, this day represents one of the most important steps in the life of people, and definitely both um, um, will nah, will se me olvidó la palabra. Will remember this day because statistically 99% of the marriages breaks down, and in the future his history will be continued.
My goodness, Brian. So negative about being married. Okay, thank you for your opinion. Good. Okay, guys. That was the first thing. And if you notice, you guys were giving your opinions on the picture first. You were like describing what you see in the picture, which is the real information. So that is the recommendation. Okay, you start from the general thing, that is what you see, and then you go to the specific one. What is the specific one? Is what you infer from the picture, what you infer from these faces, yes, what they are expressing. Okay, you can say like, it seems like they are blah blah blah. I think, or I can see, I can tell that, yeah, because of, I don't know, her smile or something. Yeah, okay, that was good. Now we have a specific question to answer. Look at the question. How clearly will the people remember this occasion? Um, I'm asking you in the singular way because I'm not showing you the other picture. So this occasion. How would you answer that question?
I consider them maybe all of them will remember this clearly. I maybe the couple, maybe not, because maybe they are nervous, and when you are nervous you are likely to don't remember the things very well, so maybe for that. And maybe there are the possibility to them to remember all the things clearly, because uh, these are like the best day of their life. So maybe in that case, it depends.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Silvia. Okay, Jesse, thank you for raising your hand.
Teacher, about that question, I believe that you will never forget the day you get married.
Okay.
Never forget this day.
Okay, and what about these people?
These people, the woman, I believe that she never forget this day. Maybe because she get married twice in her life.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Jesse. Any other person who wants to try? Okay, so you guys connect the real information the picture gives you with the question, and then you add or include what you think and what you can, like predict or add that is your own style. Okay, let's do one more and we finish. Let me just select one that requires like the other side of the grammar. Okay, this one. Why might the people think it is important to take these pictures or these photos? So you guys are thinking about possibilities, right? Why? Tell me.
Teacher, the angle, also the light in this picture, and also I don't know how to say what is the word, like the focus. I don't know how to say on the picture.
Yeah, like the target.
Yeah. Also, no, it's like this function that have every font to focus very well the image, so you can see clearly like the illustration or the image or wherever you are taking a photo.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, Sylvia. Another person? Come on, guys. What about the rest of you? You are training for this. Thank you, Carlos. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, teacher, I think this or take these photos is important because you can remember moments later with your friends or family in other occasion, or with meet with parties or with uh, fathers or families, and you should show to friends those places that, for example, people don't or can't go to that place because have a limitation or have a difficult to walk along the mountain.
Yes, very good. Okay, guys. So we need to stop here because we need to continue with our next activity, okay? Thank you so much for your participation. Now I have told you how it's gonna be the speaking leg, okay? So you guys can start, training on your speaking skills, okay? I will ask you some questions based on pictures, basically. That's what we're gonna do because I don't think we have time for more than 2 questions. So yeah, like 2 or 3. One like for you to tell me about the picture and maybe another question, and that's it. Okay. Good. Now we need to continue with our review. Let me show you. Okay. This time your guys are not taking so long because we have the experience of writing reviews, because yesterday I showed you the structure, what you need to take into account, yeah? So on your folder, let me just go to it and send you the link. This one. On this folder that is called review courses, you guys will find a document that has what you have to do. That one is for writing a review, but what is it about? Let me show you. Okay, you type your two names here, and this is exactly the same structure from the exam. You see this announcement on an English language website. Reviews wanted. Courses. Have you been on a course recently? Please tell us about it. It could be any type of course, like a sports course, photography course, or language course. What were the classes like? What was the most interesting thing you learned? Would you recommend the course to other people? The best reviews will be published in the in next month's magazine. So you have to answer this question, yes, using or writing between this range of words. Yes, 140, 190. Okay, exactly the same we did yesterday. Yesterday you were reviewing on a movie, now you are reviewing on a course. If you have not taken anyone recently, you have to invent. Okay, questions about this one? No questions? Okay.
No, teacher.
Okay, let's do it, and then we are ready for word formation. You guys have the link in the chat. That is the one for the folder. Remember our methodology. You download the document that says original, you edit the document. I mean, like you are creating your new one, label it with the name of your group or your room and your names, and upload it in the folder. Okay, let's go, let's work.
Teacher,
Yes, Gerson.
how much time do we have?
We have until 9, oh my goodness, 9, 10, because we need the time for the other activity.
19?
Pretty much like 17 minutes. Okay, you are 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Perfect. Let's go, guys.
I don't know
With
what is
title.
title.
What
Hi, teacher.
happened? Jackson and Julian. What's the
Teacher,
question?
one question about the review. We have a confusion. Is about any course or is about the topic that you put in the on the document?
Okay, are you guys checking the document I uploaded?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go together. That is the instruction. So you guys need to answer this question. Basically, this is the topic you guys need to review on. Yeah. Have you been on a course recently? Please tell us about, any course. It could be a sports course, photography course, language course, cooking course. Yeah, but you have to follow this and answer these questions.
Okay, teach. Only answer this question and follow the step that we viewed yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah, title. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you have to do. Yeah, you have like an intro and you have, yes, like what you are, of course, discussing, describing. Remember that you need to answer these questions. I mean, the information they ask you needs to be included in the review. And at the end, remember that you just have to look, would you recommend the course to the other people? You are not like question, answer, no, but writing, a review. And at the end, you can conclude your review with this. Yeah, it's like, okay, like, well, to be honest, overall, I think I could have, like done something else with my time. So it is like, I don't recommend it. Or yeah, or well, you should try. It's the best course I have ever. Yeah, give it a try. Yeah, like that way you conclude and you also answer this question. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, let's do it.